Hi guys, my name is John Chandler with Scalp Co. in Sacramento. We have locations here in Sacramento, Fresno, California, and Los Angeles. I just want to kind of go over a couple of the most common mistakes that we see from our clients that come in. So in no particular order, but these are the kind of top 5 things that we do see. So probably number 1, I would say, is follow the aftercare. Whatever's printed on the sheet that your SMP company gives you, it's there for a reason. So I have clients that come in sometimes and they don't want to follow the instructions. They're scared to even put moisturizer on because they didn't want to ruin the treatment. Guys, we're not going to put anything on the form that's going to ruin your treatment. These things are basically designed so your SMP cures and heals better. So when we get you back in for your follow-up appointment on your 2nd or even 3rd session, the scalp is in a nice condition to the point where we're not, working through dry skin. Because basically when we're working through dry skin with our microneedles, it creates essentially like a shield of armor that our needles cannot penetrate. So you eventually, as it heals, it'll become more spotty and not as uniform as it could possibly be. So essentially, it's almost from a practitioner standpoint a wasted treatment or a wasted session. Number 2, in the hotter states, the more sunny states, is don't get a sunburn. Protect your scalp from the sun. I get guys that come in with a sunburn that's maybe 3-4 days old and the skin is still really red. I cannot work on those kind of clients because the skin is in the healing process from the sunburn still. So we deal with a lot more bleeding. You'll get more migration. So we just end up rescheduling people with sunburns or even mild sunburns. So just be aware that when you have a shaved head or a buzzed down head, we're more susceptible to getting burned from the sun, and it can get you when you least expect it. Number 3 on the list is do not wet shave the morning of your treatment. I'd rather have you guys wet shave the night before. That way, I can see your follicle patterns when we're blending everything out. If you get such a tight wet shave, essentially your practitioner is going to be working blind. So it's very important that you don't wet shave the morning of. I prefer the guys do it the night before if you are going to wet shave. Even better than that, just use a foil shaver, like a Remington shaver with the 3 little circles, has the pivot head. That's essentially a foil shaver. So that's what I'd always suggest shaving with, as opposed to a razor. The next one that we and I kind of want to reiterate this, is moisturize your scalp. You really want to moisturize your scalp. You don't want to come in with dry skin. It's really, really, really just going to be a real pain for whoever your artist is, and we're not going to be able to get as much work done, and it's just not going to look as good. And number 5, I would say, would be, have faith in your practitioner, and then just kind of trust in the process of what they're telling you. Even with hairline design, I see a lot of clients, they want to take full control of the hairline design. I get guys, they draw the hairline down here on their forehead. We want to make sure that we keep it in a really natural, realistic range. Proper SMP that's done correctly should be something that just frames your face in, not something that is basically taking all the attention. We almost want it to be an afterthought, so people are just here when I'm talking to you. They're not kind of glancing up at your hairline and what's going on there. So again, trust your artist. There's a reason why these guys have been in business as long as they have been. They're tried and true, and the technique's proven. So just kind of follow it, and any proper SMP should be layered in 2 to 3 sessions, maybe even a 4th, just to perfect everything. Again, I'm John Chandler with Scalp Co. Sacramento, and thank you for watching. Take care.